Alright guys, BLM here, back with more what made to be Edith Finch. We'll go ahead and wrap up the game.
Said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Okay.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
We should be able to wrap up the game this episode. We're about 40-ish minutes from the end. So we are going to finish the game in one sitting, and which obviously should be the case anyway, considering it's only like a fucking hour-long game, or 2-hour-long game.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met me, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
husband and wife. Make them cry.
I don't see anything to do. Oh, okay. I didn't see that until now.
when the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Shit.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. Rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder. I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't, until we found you. She never told me about it, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Now, I guess this one, right? Oh, how lovely.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Sure. So this is where I was planning on ending the episode last time. Okay. Oh, okay, there we go.
Backhand's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello?
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish she could have told us.
Yeah, this is fucked, isn't it?
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
How many are left? I guess 2, right? Lewis and Milton? Or is there more? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, I guess. Okay. My mom's loud, so I don't know if you can hear her in the other room. She's on the phone, talking
My
really
mom kept
loudly,
the loft
so
after her
that's
brothers
something.
died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
So we're gonna play as the mom?
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Okay.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English.
What? Oh. I'm an idiot. I pushed him the wrong way.
Lewis was born earlier. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle. After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings. Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Wait, what? Why would this do this? There we go, I guess. Or not? Game, can you like fucking work? There we go. Seems like a lot of work. There were not that many pages, were there? Wait, that was it for him? That was literally it.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Yeah, I really like the concept of this game. It's just like what the game actually is isn't really something that's entirely for me. Okay, where am I supposed to go now? Okay, there. There we go.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Dawn. Come on, Dawn. Now what? Am I going the right way? I don't know if I'm heading the right way. don't feel like I'm heading the right way. So we haven't gotten any dialogue or anything. Makes me think I went the wrong way. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely went the wrong way. Alright, so let's head back. Let's head back up. I was saying, like, and that's what I was thinking, is that, like, we're doing way too much backtracking without any dialogue. There's no way this is the right way. So where is it, though? Maybe we just went the wrong way here? Maybe this is it. Have we been here? Let's see. Well, where am I supposed to go? Oh, up here? What's up here?
Mom definitely blamed
There we
me,
go.
but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, there we go. That definitely wasted a lot of time,
Lewis's
though.
room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery.
Wait, I'm so confused. Okay. Okay, this is a
But he
weird
withdrew
fucking way
quite
of controlling it. Okay. I get it
In
now.
our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, we're playing. Oh, so that's cool.
I
So we're
asked
like
him to
doing.
describe it.
Okay, so I guess that's what.
He said he started
means.
small, imagining a labyrinth.
We're like doing two things at once.
He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Oh, okay.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
What a weird thing.
But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Guess we don't actually need to be doing this, do
And
we?
songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Okay.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis. We started drifting away from our reality. Minneapolis, until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
So his mom is Dawn, right? Still?
In Louisville,
Yeah.
he heard rumors of a
It's whatever.
handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for radiant rainbows. He followed the sound of her silver harp.
I'm not even gonna bother doing this anymore, right? Whatever.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination.
So is he gonna end up like cutting his arm off or something?
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Shit.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. Began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh.
I still thought I could save him,
So he killed himself?
even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Again, it really blows my mind this one game of the year over like Horizon Zero Dawn or something like that. Again, like I'm enjoying the game. Like like I have a lot of respect for the game as a whole, but it's like not like a year for me.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do. Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay. So is that everybody? I guess Edith, right? I mean, well, no, this is Edith, right? Not Edith, Edie.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot. On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have come sooner.
So
But
this
it
is
had
gonna
to
be her
one
room?
way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. The whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
To our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your story. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you. There's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Oh wait, do I actually have to turn around?
For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Dude.
I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Okay.
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly.
There we go.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. Appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
So this is the end of the game? I'm assuming it is.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
So it turns out like that
Now I
first
hope
scene
you'll
that we saw was the son. I assume
I
like
just wanted
reading
to
her
meet you.
journal.
And tell you all these stories myself.
Son or daughter, I guess. Whichever
I
one.
guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
So is she dead too then?
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
There we go. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. again, not game of the year sort of material for me, but it's like still good. I mean, actually, I do have a list here of my top games in 2017, and obviously I will, like I said this before, how I want to eventually get around to, I guess we can't skip this, but eventually want to get around to doing 2017 the year in gaming video on my other channel. I mean, to be honest, it's probably number 10. I'm looking at the list right now. I mean, Persona 5, AC Origins, Horizon Zero Dawn, Gravity Rush 2, Nier Automata, A Tribe Lost Legacy, South Park Fractured But Whole, Mass Effect Andromeda, Resident Evil 7. I think all 9 of those games are better than What Remains of Edith Finch, for me, personally. Is it better than Walking Dead New Frontier? Yes, it fucking is. So it makes the list at number 10 so far. We'll see how long it stays and what changes there, but yeah, we'll see. So that's it. That's it for the Let's Play. Again, I had fun. Did this all in one sitting. It's 3:30 now. But yeah, tonight I'll go and do the Horizon Zero Dawn speedrun, and we'll see how that goes. But for now, that's the video. Thank you for watching.